Hello, friends. Welcome to Creative Medicine. In this lecture, we will learn about. Hello, friends. Let us now learn some important points about the orbit. Okay. So I would like to explain this using some images. Okay. So first we will see boundaries of the orbit. So in the boundaries of the orbit, orbital boundaries can be divided into roof, medial wall, lateral wall and floor. Roof is formed by orbital plate of the frontal bone and also lesser wing of sphenoid. This is the orbital plate of frontal bone and it is formed by lesser wing of sphenoid. Whereas the medial wall is formed by the frontal process of the maxilla. Here you will see frontal process of maxilla, lacrimal bone and body of sphenoid. This is the body of sphenoid and orbital plate of the ethmoid. It is formed by body of sphenoid, orbital plate of ethmoid, lacrimal bone and frontal process of maxilla. This will form the medial wall. Whereas floor is formed by orbital surface of the zygomatic bone. This is orbital surface of zygomatic bone. This is orbital surface of maxilla. So maximum amount of floor is formed by orbital surface of zygomatic bone and orbital surface of maxilla. Even there is a contribution from orbital process of palatine bone. Okay, then if you see the lateral wall, it is formed by greater wing of sphenoid and frontal process of zygomatic bone. It is formed by greater wing of sphenoid and frontal process of zygomatic bone. The same diagram if you see in the skull, actual skull, it is from Netter's. Okay, so here if you see this closely, we will select one orbit. Okay, so we will select this orbit. So this is the frontal bone. Okay, this is the frontal bone which is forming the roof. In the roof, first you have the frontal bone. Or we will see this part. This part will be better. Right. In the roof. So if you see the roof you will see one in the roof. You will see first orbital surface of frontal bone. This blue bone is orbital surface of frontal bone and along with that you will see a part of the sphenoid, lesser wing of sphenoid. 1 minute. Yeah, and you will also see this is the orbital surface of frontal bone and lesser wing of sphenoid will form the roof. Okay, so this is the roof. Orbital surface of frontal bone and lesser wing of sphenoid will form the roof. Then if you see the lateral wall is formed by this is the lateral wall. This is the frontal bone. Okay, it is formed by the maxillary zygomatic. This is the part of frontal bone and mainly the zygomatic bone. Okay, this is the zygomatic bone. This is the frontal process of zygomatic bone. So it is formed by lateral wall is formed by frontal part of zygomatic bone with the sphenoid. That is, this is the greater wing of sphenoid. Roof is formed by the lesser wing of sphenoid and lateral wall is formed by the greater wing of sphenoid bone and also the zygomatic bone. Okay, so this will form the lateral wall. Then if you see the floor is formed by, if you see this is the floor. So this floor is formed by, this is the maxillary bone, this is the zygomatic bone. So this is formed by the maxilla and this is also formed by the zygomatic bone. So these are the two floors. Floor is formed by maxilla and zygomatic bone. And even here, if you see here, a small orbital process of frontal bone. This is the frontal bone. It is formed by orbital process of frontal bone also. That is floor. Then if you see medial wall. So this is medial wall. Medial wall is formed by, So this is again the maxilla, frontal process of maxilla. It is formed by the maxilla. Then it is formed by the ethmoid bone. This is the ethmoid bone which forms the medial wall. Then it is formed by the lacrimal bone. This is the lacrimal bone which forms the medial wall. And then it is formed by this part of sphenoid bone which is called as body of sphenoid. So these are the formation of medial wall. Okay, so this is the boundaries of the orbit. Now if you see the orbital margins, the superior margin is formed by the it is formed by the frontal bone, whereas the lateral margin is formed by the frontal bone above and the zygomatic bone below, whereas the floor is formed by the maxillary bone medially and the zygomatic bone laterally, whereas medial boundary is formed by the frontal bone above and the maxillary bone below. So these are the main boundaries of the orbit. Okay, so let me show you my picture. So this is the orbital margin. It is supraorbital margin is formed by the frontal bone. Okay, and here there is supraorbital notch which is present in the lateral 2/3 and medial 1/3. Then the medial border, this is the medial side. So the medial border is formed by the frontal bone above and a small part of lacrimal crest, whereas the infraorbital margin at the floor is formed by the zygomatic bone laterally and the maxilla medially, whereas the lateral orbital margin is formed by the zygomatic process of frontal bone above and this is the frontal process of zygomatic bone below. So these are the orbital margins. Then if you see foramens now, what are the different foramens which are present in the orbit, or futures also you can say. So in the roof you will have a fossa for lacrimal gland, then you will have optic canal will be present and trochlear notch are present. In the roof you have lacrimal fossa, optic canal and trochlear notch. In the medial side we have two foramina, that is anterior and posterior ethmoidal foramina, which are present between the junction of the medial wall and the roof. Okay, there are two foramina which are anterior and posterior ethmoidal foramina which are present between the junction and medial wall of roof. Then we have lacrimal crest. We have anterior lacrimal crest and posterior lacrimal crest, and we have a lacrimal fossa. We have a lacrimal fossa which is surrounded by anterior lacrimal crest and posterior lacrimal crest. Then we have inferior orbital muscle. This is inferior orbital muscle, and we have an infraorbital canal and infraorbital groove. We have an infraorbital canal and infraorbital groove. Both this infraorbital canal and infraorbital groove form the futures of the floor. Okay, then if you see futures of the lateral wall, these include Whitnall tubercle and zygomatic foramen. For in the lateral wall we have a Whitnall tubercle and we will also have a zygomatic foramen for zygomaticofacial and zygomaticotemporal nerves. So let me show you these in a diagram in the Netter's atlas. Okay, in this diagram if you see, you have a superior orbital notch which is present between them. So here you have a supraorbital notch which is present between the medial 1/3 and lateral 2/3. Then you have a zygomaticofacial foramen which is present in the zygomatic bone. Then we have infraorbital foramen which is present here, and we also have anterior and posterior ethmoidal foramen which are present in the medial wall. And here you have a fossa for lacrimal gland. Okay, here we have the fossa for lacrimal sac also. So these are the orbital futures. Okay, thank you for watching.
Thank you, and thank you for watching.